old girl named that fought Naruto?
Delta.
Delta, yeah. We didn't get Delta's backstory until like TBV or the end of Boruto when it was discovered that it was a Kibi. And like Kamado was like explaining. Huh?
I said bootlegger Kibi.
Like he was explaining like he tried to bring her back, but like her personality wasn't the same. So yeah, a bootleg a Kiwi. Anyways, but yeah, so like we got the backstory on her later on. So we may get backstories on other Kara organization members later on.
I mean, something small that I think they could have done more of is just at least alluding to why each member of Kara wanted to be there in the first place. So obviously in the anime with Boro, they added he wants infinite Tsukiyomi. And then with Code, you see worships Ishiki. That one you could have maybe hinted at a little bit more earlier, but the anime kind of did that anyway. But like when it comes to like, obviously in Victor's case and Deepa, they just gave us an anime original arc for it. But like even in the manga, I'm saying they could have given us like hints as to why they're all there. Koji could have been a mystery that you reveal in the Kawaki arc when he's betraying Ishiki. You know, I could crave to kill you, blah blah blah. But like, the fact is that they didn't give us anything. It's just you just find out of nowhere. Code's obsessed with Otsutsuki in chapter 55 all at once. You find out after the arc's over that Delta is Akabi's clone. You never actually find out in the manga what Boro's deal is. You never find out what Victor's deal is. Ikimoto forgot Victor even existed in the first place. You know, there's just nobody knows why is Ada and Damon there. Nobody knows why any member of Kara actually joined. That's the number one thing I would say they could have done better.
But I was kind of thinking, like, if hypothetically it does get more popular in Japan, maybe we could get some more movies. Maybe we could get some more auxiliary things when it comes to the Boruto series. What do you guys think? When will we actually get a movie? How's this looking?
Or will you ask Ron? It might be the Code arc. Last prophecy arc.
If I didn't like you, Bar, I would tell you to hold your breath.
You don't think we get in the movie at all?
Not anytime soon.
It's crazy that we got so many Naruto movies, but they refuse to make a Boruto movie. Exactly. Again, I do think part of it is merchandise is the focus. Maybe you could just argue that they would make the Boruto-focused movie merch, but I don't know. That could be part of it. But also, can we get the rest of the Code arc before we get a movie?
Yeah, go.
Like, that's the focus
there.
We
do need that.
Yeah.
You know, facts.
Because I have a topic, if not.
Yeah, Oodie, I could not find
I found it, don't worry, Kamui. I already posted it in chat. It wasn't a picture, it was the video. Okay, so free game, since you're sharing your screen. If you will kindly redirect to Cloud Ninja Podcast chat, I posted a video in there. It already has the timestamp laid out. So, perfect. This is a Naruto Explained video. He's going over a specific interview that was released a while back. This is in reference to Naruto. And Naruto's editor at the time, this was the 5 Kage Summit and War Arc when this was released. So this was that Kishimoto editor. But this is what that Kishimoto editor had to say. I suppose you could just mute the video. Once it pops up, it's going to take like 2 seconds for it to pop up on screen whenever it does. And if it doesn't give you the timestamp, then the timestamp is at 4
here. While Boruto, it does make sense that it uses more solo writing than Naruto.
Go to 410.
It's at 410.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Realistically, I probably just took a screenshot and just posted that. Whatever.
Yeah. That's what I was looking for the whole time.
You know what? Screw it. I'm doing it. I don't know how long this is going to take.
Not long.
A road here.
Long. What the hell?
Which, by Kishimoto's former editor own words, Yahigi, Naruto as a series goes out of its way to spoon feed the information.
Oh, you do got it? Okay. So I got the first one here. Alright, anyways. I'm putting the first one in chat. If you want to go ahead, redirect to
right in a very linear take, subtle approach, while Boruto is closer to those.
It's coming off my computer.
Yeah. I have both posted in chat now. So, all right, looks like you got it. Realistically, you could just ignore the video.
That it uses more subtle writing than Naruto, which by Kishimoto's former editor own words, Yahigi, Naruto as a series goes out of its way to spoon feed the information, right in a very linear fashion, and not to take the more subtle approach that manga traditionally take, which is what you see with the other contemporaries in the big three. So Bleach and One Piece, they took that subtle approach, while Boruto is closer to those series and how it chooses not to spoon feed. It does still at times continue that trend that Naruto had of spoon feeding the reasoning and the logic behind the choices, and the battles make them very linear because it still has some of those
that's good. That's all
that you see with traditional gateway shonen. Boruto is just that type of character.
Yeah, shout out to Naruto Explain. Subscribe to his channel.
Yeah, facts.
But what was you referencing there?
Yeah, okay. So if you look at chat, I posted the screenshots he had on his screen, and that's the interview. Walky Talky. Sorry, the Cloud Ninja chat.
Bro, you got me doing so much.
Not really. It's not.
He just asking to pull up a clip. Like, what are you talking about? Or pull up a picture.
Not
the other one. I think that's the last one he sent. That was the Kishimoto interview.
This one.
Yeah. You know, forget if you just want to stop sharing your screen and I'll share mine and pull it up on my end. Maybe be a little bit quicker.
Yeah. Is it this one? Right here,
yeah,
bro?
yeah, you got it. You got it.
All right, thanks. So should we read this one?
Yeah.
Naruto explained.
I think this is actually the second picture. Oh, there's one above it as well, which is technically first. Yeah, the one above it as well. Yeah, right there. Okay, cool. All right. So did either of you want to read this, or shall I?
I read it, bro.
Children feel good just by looking at a good picture. For example, if the picture has good perspective or the sky is clearly visible, they will say, "I like this." So, it's about whether it's interesting at first glance. We've been reading manga for a long time, so we tend to read deeper into what makes manga interesting. But many people overseas don't understand Japanese manga. I think that's probably because they don't have literacy or reading comprehension. So ultimately, I think that Naruto doesn't require that kind of reading comprehension. So, so just immediately,
he just flamed us.
Yeah. So, Baro, what do you think of what Yahigi thinks about you? Please, how's your feeling?
Well, no, I could tell. No, I could tell this was the
strays.
I could kind of tell this was the approach. Like, I mean, this is kind of unfair, but comparing it to a series like Attack on Titan and even like a Death Note, you kind of understand.
Well, you know, it's interesting you list those two series because Yahigi has something else in mind for what he considers to be a little bit more complex. You want to go to the second screenshot?
Yeah, let's lob to it. First things first, I hope they change that idea or that thinking. I'd prefer them going to the other non-straightforward method, especially into TBV, which we kind of thought would be more for the more mature audience.
Yeah. So Attack on Titan and Death Note. That's very interesting that you say that, Bara, because as Yahigi puts it, this is just my feeling. But what One Piece is doing is, although it may sound strange to call it kabuki, the chivalry way, right? I think that probably is what kabuki means. Like old Yakuza movies, it's like a theatrical or stage play, including the tear-jerking parts that appeal to Japanese people. Naruto is Hollywood-oriented in a sense, including the development. That's why I think the nature of it, selling well around the world, is different. So, ignoring the rest of it first. So he thinks we're idiots, but that it sells well because it's written like Hollywood is written.
Yeah, no, I gotta disagree with that. I
Bro,
gotta disagree.
I just caught several strays.
He could have animated farts and called it Naruto Next Generation, and it still would have sold. Like he needs to understand that first things first. It's like, but also, I feel like the other way would have sold well as well. Like, don't get me wrong, I understand where he's coming from when it comes to like a first glance or look perspective. But the thing about what I thought what was special about Boruto, they had the opportunity to not solely go after brand new viewers. They already had a well-established fan base, which I thought could have like aided them in their creation process. They could have thought that the fan base would have understood, or probably would have allowed them to take a bit more time to let the stuff marinate and not actually give us the answer straightforward, like more linear plot lines.
You know, I hear what you're saying, Bara, but really all of that pales in comparison to the depth of One Piece. Just the philosophy in that show, it might as well just be a college level course, if you ask me. Like just the complexity. I just can't wrap my head around it. I think because I'm not in Japan, I'm a foreigner, so I lack reading comprehension. So it makes sense that I can't understand something as deep as One Piece. But Naruto, it's really easy because it looks cool, as Yahigi puts it.
Yeah, it's easy writing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like you don't need college level philosophy for Naruto, but you do need it for Boruto.
You need a feed. Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, so if you haven't taken college level philosophy, you don't understand the Shinju.
When does this come out? I never even seen this.
Wow, it's a Naruto explain question. To be fair,
Bara,
got
Naruto explained.
To be fair, Bara, how many hundreds of pages of data books have we never seen before? It's like probably anime guidebooks. It's probably genuinely 10,000 pages of Naruto that we haven't seen. That's been officially released.
Good point.
If I were to
I don't know, man. It's kind of crazy.
Facts. Yeah.
Again, I wish they would take some of that, like I wish they take a different approach. Mello would appreciate them taking a different approach. Mello would be crashing out if he's seen this, bro. Ain't gonna lie. Mello would be crashing out.
Mello, where is Mello, Bara?
Mello wanted to take a break from Boruto, which I kind of appreciate. Well, I kind of respect. Like, I understand it.
But wait, I thought Boruto was like peak.
Well, it is. It is.
Well.
But,
so why is he taking a break
from peak?
Because he kind of got tired of talking about Boruto, even on the pod. Sometimes he's like, "Bro,
because it's peak."
Yeah,
it's just so.
If you watch the last few podcasts he was on, he was like really complaining about talking about Boruto.
How peak it was.
No, like he wanted to talk about
I believe not. I believe Boruto is still peak, but it could get repetitive. I'll say that. It could get repetitive.
He's complaining because of how unworthy we are, of how undeserving of this godly divine material we're witnessing before our very eyes.
Well, I'm thinking it's
another thing is too. I think like Mello Mello want to do his own thing too. It's just that aspect.
I think and Kamui making a bigger point. Shout out my God Mello, by the way. But so, what would you guys rate TBV on a 1 to 10? Yeah, fact. What would you guys rate TBV on a 1 to 10 so far? Because it seems like you guys have been underwhelmed. It seems you guys been underwhelmed.
It is the second worst manga I have read. Granted, I've only read like 6.
Holy,
now we crazy.
Now we're
the only thing I think is worse is JJK.
That's crazy. That's the number one selling.
It's the worst manga I have read.
That's crazy.
Shout out to the final art.
I read a couple first. I watched a couple first episodes of JJK, and I did understand why it was the highest selling manga. It's good, but the highest selling manga in Japan, I don't know. Partner. Maybe I gotta read.
Yeah, I don't know how either. It's all because of Gojo and Gato and Toji, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Gojo's to go.
Those 3 are they carried this. Like on hidden inventory, I think carried JJK to like the God's end of its success.
Well, I will say in terms of my rating, I have seen 113 total anime. And whereas, to be fair, Boruto 2 Blue Vortex isn't animated yet, I just threw it
Did
on
you
my
write
list
this
anyways. I have wrote this
Yeah,
down.
how'd you
yes.
have the exact number?
Yeah, like, did you write this shit down?
Because I
dog?
write all of these specific exact numbers down whenever I watch
That's
basically
crazy.
what my
I gotta
anime list
respect
is.
it, bro.
That's like female. I heard females write down every due date. Never mind. It's just going.
Yeah. So
I do too. What you talking about?
on my list of
What?
113,
You write down every dude you get you be with.
Not dude, bro. Why we gotta do this, bro?
What?
What you were saying, my guy?
Yeah, on my list of 113 total anime, I have Boruto 2 Blue Vortex ranked as 101.
All right, yeah. Now we capping.
It's
Now
my
we're just being
101st best
performative.
anime. So it
Now we're
is.
just being performative.
It is so low. It is not in the category of bad. It's near the top of unwatchable.
All right, yeah. Now we just capping.
I mean, I have it
My
color coded
personal
and
opinion,
everything. So.
I feel like, in my personal
Jonathan
opinion, I feel
Oliver
like,
is punching air right now.
in my personal opinion, I feel like, don't get me wrong, TBV could have for sure been better, but I actually like what we've seen so far, and I actually like.
I like it, but
Mhm.
it's just still like arguably the worst manga I've read.
Well, it depends on the lineup of mangas you've read. If we're talking
Well,
Death
exactly.
Note,
I mean, yeah,
Attack on
like to be
Titan,
fair, we have.
all right.
I'm gonna throw Naruto in there because even though I've only seen the anime, I'm just gonna count it. So Naruto, Attack on Titan, Death Note, Hunter x Hunter, Jujutsu Kaisen, Boruto Part 1, and Boruto Part 2.
All right, so we got heavy hitters. All right.
You read the Hunter x Hunter manga?
Yeah, I'm up to date on the current manga. I haven't read the manga parts that the anime covers, but I'm gonna read them.
And to be fair, Bara, I wouldn't necessarily classify these as the heavy hitters. I would say they are Swag Kage's heavy hitters.
They do happen to be all of, like I said, my top 5 is the same as Swag Kage's, minus Dragon Ball, just by pure coincidence.
Wait,
Hey,
you don't have Dragon Ball in your top 5? Well, that's a.
I mean, honestly, bro, I haven't even read Dragon Ball, and it's right higher than TBV.
Oh wait, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z.
I haven't read any Dragon Ball anything, but it's still right higher than TBV.
Yeah, I know, Bart. He's blasphemous. We know. We're gonna say a prayer every single night until he starts it, but he just hasn't. He just hasn't started it.
This is bad.
I know.
Ooh, have you seen
We
Cowboy
have a
Bebop?
lot of things lined up, okay? That we haven't finished yet.
Oh yeah, you gotta start that. I gotta start mine too. I ain't gonna lie. But have you seen Cowboy Bebop, One Piece, any legendary anime?
I've seen Naruto.
Well, wait, is Naruto not a legendary anime?
Well, yeah. Some people would call it like a third generation because it's like people call it a copycat of Dragon Ball Z. So people might say it's not. But yeah,
I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, but I know that's not true.
Yeah, it's not true. I thought it was true. I ain't gonna lie. I thought it was true.
Yeah, guys,
Well, I haven't seen anything that I didn't list. So
I gotta go. I gotta work in the morning, so I gotta dip out.
kinda
I gotta go to sleep. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining. Kamui, even though you guys don't want to discuss spoilers, but that's okay though. That's okay. I want to shout out to the members. Thank you, Jai G, Shells, Blunt, Ready SG, Poppy Wolf, Milliam Kage, D Man, and T.I. Spencer Jr. Thank you for the members. And what were you saying, War? My bad.
Oh no, I was just about to say it. We didn't really talk too much of TBV today. I had some theories I wanted to run by. Well, that's because they didn't really good talk about the spoilers. Maybe I could probably hop on a Walky Talky one of these days of the day. Probably hop on.
honestly, you just
early.
hop on like right now.
Yeah, Free Game's the only one that has.
It's almost 2 a.m. It's 2 a.m. about this. We're not about to.
If y'all want to do something tomorrow, we can. Tomorrow or next day, if we get some more spoilers, we can definitely.
Man, Kamui, I didn't
Yeah,
realize
no,
how unengaged
Let's
Bara
talk about it,
was
though.
when it comes to telling us his theories. I guess he doesn't care about his theories all that much after all.
We talk.
That's really
Bro, it's 2
disappointing.
a.m. We got.
Kamui. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
I-
it's 2 a.m. I guess those theories don't matter.
Yeah, the theories only matter before 2 a.m. Kamui. Don't you know that about theories? It's like a scientific law.
Yeah.
Right, I'm out. I gotta go to sleep.
I did want to get the update. I did want to get the update on the Sara to Hokage idea. But
Thanks for
I
watching the
don't
Cloud
know.
Ninja Podcast.
Bara,
We've been
Bara,
your
Bara,
ninjas,
Bara,
and you've been up in the
I'm in
clouds.
this life.
Bara,
Thank
by
you,
all
thank you,
means,
thank you,
keep
everybody.
talking while free game leaves. Free game, have a good night. Just keep talking.
I
Bara.
have to end the live.
No, because I'm trying to go to sleep too. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to go to sleep too.
Oh, so much for those theories.
All right, yeah. Thank you for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one.
Okay,
All right,
we can
Joe.
probably do one in the next few days.
Oh yeah, facts. Definitely have y'all back on. All right, y'all. Thanks for popping on.
For sure.
All right.
Yo,
See ya.
Kamui, did you hear my
Yeah.
Cloud Ninja Podcast outro there? It was low-key heat to come up with that on the spot. Oh, well. Okay, let me just I'm glad you knew what to do.
Grab. I was in the middle of naming the stage. What were you saying, Oodie?
Oh, what were
But
you
I
naming
hit
it?
that
I named
moment
it
to type
LOL.
LOL.
Oh yeah, I guess you see that, but
Alright. So
did
what
you
were
hear
you
what I
saying?
was saying?
I didn't hear your outro if you said it out loud, so just re-say
Oh,
your
the Cloud
outro.
Ninja Podcast. I mean, I guess I might as well say it now. I was like, thanks for watching the Cloud Ninja Podcast. We've been your ninjas, and you've been up in the clouds. That's pretty good off the top of the
That's
head,
what you were
right?
saying. Okay.
That was pretty good.
I heard the up in the clouds. I thought you were talking about free games specifically.
I think that's pretty funny. It just rolls off the tongue. Like, it just sounds good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they should just use that.
I mean, I agree. It works for them, but it doesn't light a candle to our outro. Which we will not be saying until we get done.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. Okay, so with that being said, what now?
Yeah. Good point. So do we do Boruto Naruto topics, or do we go back to death now?
No, I knew you were gonna say that. So
What
Well,
do we do?
we don't have a guest. Did you
also
want
have-
to do the Kawaki agency thing with a guest, or maybe invite Jonathan Oliver specifically, or do that with just us, or?
Either way works. Well, it depends.
It is fresh.
Do you want it to be a thing to where we agree, or a thing where we're disagreeing with someone else?
So here's the thing. Obviously, there's not a world where I would agree with Jonathan Oliver, but I could stretch it to where through all of the ramblings and nonsense, I could make a reach to pretend like he has a point. And then we could debate that. If you wanted to disagree.
I mean, that definitely can. I was more so meaning, do you want to have a guest that disagrees with us, or do you want to just both be on the same page and like bounce
Well,
off
either
of each
way,
other
we're
and how
on the
much we
same
agree?
page. But my problem is, besides Jonathan Oliver, is there any guest in the world we could get who would disagree with us on this?
I mean, well, there is another option. We can do what we did with the Kamui ability thing again for you know who, but with this topic.
Oh, well, Kamui, I will direct you to pinned messages to see what I wrote down several hours ago.
I believe there was another one of these that we were going to do.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what the thing was about, but it was another one of those.
Yeah.
If I can find it.
You know what? I'm in the mood for it now. The intro topic that we didn't do earlier because I was saving it for a certain somebody. I kind of just want to do it now, and then we'll do it later again.
Someone.
Yeah, so I guess I'll share my screen.
Yeah, we can just do it again.
Yeah. All right, so I thought this was very poetic, very
You
symbolic.
went too
Did I
far. You went
pass
too
it?
far.
Okay, I did go too far.
Yeah. It should be near the bottom.
Okay, perfect. So,
There it is.
so do you remember Naruto's parents, Kamui?
Yes.
Okay, and you've seen Naruto Road to Ninja, right?
Yeah.
Do you
a long
remember the
time ago,
difference
but-
between Naruto's parents in reality and Naruto's parents in Road to Ninja?
In Road to Ninja, they were alive.
It's not the difference I was thinking of, but yeah, you got me there. Well, in
That's a good
Road
one
to
there.
Ninja, they still loved Naruto, of course, but they wanted Naruto to be protected. And the difference between the parents here and the parents from the original series is in the original series, Naruto's parents wholeheartedly trusted Naruto. They believed in him, and they let him go off and do his own thing and risk his own life and be in danger. Unlike the parents here, who just wanted to protect him out of love. And so, I think this speaks volumes of what Naruto's real parents are in reality. So, during the Nine Tails invasion in reality, after Kushina had given birth, Minato's huffing and puffing because he's exhausted, like he just doesn't know what to do, and he's really feeling down on his luck. But thankfully, the inspiration that she is, Kushina, comes in and reminds Minato of the same thing that Aruka reminded Mizuki of in Chapter 1. Naruto isn't the nine-tailed fox, damn it. Okay, Minato? Naruto is Naruto, alright?
Yeah, it was honestly one of the most heart-wrenching scenes I have ever read. When Kushina said, "Minato, Naruto is Naruto, all right?"
You know, when Minato was thinking about whether Sakura was like Kushina or not, it was probably because of moments like this.
You know, I have to wonder, what if, this is a good what if Kushina never told Minato that Naruto is Naruto?
Well, I think going down that timeline, you know how it's like a thing to where like they're like Gaara's the shadow, to where it's like, oh, one wrong step and I could have ended up just like him. Well, Obito is also serving a similar purpose to that. So I think, especially by the time of the war arc, Naruto's identity would have been no one.
I think you're right.
So it's really good that Kushina came in
So
clutch in this
Naruto
moment.
would have been Obito.
Yeah, but it's because Naruto's
That's the
parents
difference. Obito
instilled
didn't
this
have
in him.
anyone to say Obito is Obito.
Except for himself, and even that was taken away. And then you know what happened? Obito became not all right. You know, I actually have another interpretation of this. So, Kamui, you know how Sasuke is left-handed?
Yeah.
Well, what is Kushina saying here?
Oh, he's all right.
He is all right.
Yeah, that's all he's the opposite of Sasuke, because Minato must have thought he was left-handed.
I'm sure off-screen Fugaku's telling Mikoto. Is it Mikoto? Who is it? Mikoto? Mikoto, right?
Well, who are you referring to?
Fugaku's wife? Mikoto?
Mikoto, yeah.
Mikoto, okay.
Unless someone else is Mikoto, we're getting confused. I'm pretty sure it's Mikoto.
I feel confused, even though I'm right. But yeah, tell him.
Yeah,
Mikoto,
same. Like now you got me like
Sasuke's
worried.
all left. We're doing a whole
Yes,
yin yang
I bet
aspect here.
Fugaku wants. Oh, you know what? When Itachi kills them in their final moments, Fugaku probably said Itachi, Mikoto, Sasuke is Sasuke. All left.
All left.
That was his final words. I love that though. Naruto is Naruto.
I can't believe I was able to read it this way when I pulled this up in the manga. I'm so glad I took a screenshot.
Well, I mean, it's beautiful.
And the fact you just knew the moment you saw it based on my caption. Okay, Minato, believe it.
Bro, I didn't even have to read that. I just read the panel and I instantly knew what you were doing. Now, I will say, This is kind of funny. If you scroll down,
Ooh.
my thing that had that image was a mistake, and it's actually really funny.
Okay.
So that first spoiler,
Okay. So
that wasn't supposed to be that image. I realized. So click the other one now. Click the other image.
uh-huh.
Now, Oodie, I want you to guess the correlation.
So I'm guessing there was supposed to be a pose that Kushina's doing at some point in time. I don't know when she does it like this, when she's meeting Naruto, maybe she has like the hand on her hip, but not the other hand on her, just sitting on her chest. Like, I'm your mother, Naruto Databasi. Whatever her thing is.
Okay, I have Loki a hope. Just there, even though it's definitely not.
Okay, so should I click this now? Figure out what it is?
Well, now you would need to no, actually you need to go to the bottom one. So throughout that whole thing, I kept redoing it and messing it up during this last segment like 5 times, and I finally got it done.
I think you're right. It just sounds
is a member of the Anbu with the speed and strength of a tiger. His targets never get away.
So speed and strength. So he's not that strong in the Naruto universe.
Yeah, because remember those tigers that like injured Anko was just like dealing with or whatever.
Like unironically, the ninja ostrich solos that guy.
Okay, this is interesting about Baku. One of the Anbu members who is keeping watch over the Uchiha clan. He can see everything from behind his. Okay. I was reading this differently. He can see everything from behind his mask. Okay, that's the most dumb thing ever. His mask has eye holes. Of course he can. But the way I was reading it was he was seeing everything from behind his head. I was like, wow, that's cool. Yeah. So by the way, Baku, he can just see. Like he has eyes.
What is he? Madara?
No. He has eyes. He can just see. Like his eyes have holes that he can see. That's pretty cool detail, huh?
Yeah, as opposed to having eyes and not being able to see. I like how this guy's name is just Kage. That would confuse so many readers if he was a main character.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
A member of the Anbu who directly reported to the Hokage. He carries out his missions by approaching his targets by hiding in the darkness like a shadow. Is this one of the only, if not the only Anbu we've ever seen unmasked in the manga?
Yeah, why is he unmasked?
Probably because he's reporting to the Hokage, I don't know.
But it's also funny. That's why he's called Kage, because he hides like a shadow.
I didn't even think about that, yeah. And we got...
I also like this. Hio. We actually see Hio in the manga. It's size superior, only for him to never do anything.
Konoha boy, he admires ninja and works hard every day to become the 6th Hokage! Bro, where is he in Boruto?
Who is he?
Not the 6th Hokage!
Really no one. There's also Natori. He receives daily reports on neighboring countries and makes announcements about them. The speed and accuracy of his announcements is top-notch.
Bro, unironically, I need Minakura Tomaru to come into the Boruto manga immediately. Yesterday. God, it needs to happen right now.
What about Inomatsu, a Konoha Geni who used to study under Asuma? Like Shikamaru and his friends, he is deeply saddened by Asuma's death. Who is this guy?
Well, they do list specific volumes and page numbers. Volume 37, page 17. Was he like around? I mean, that sounds around Asuma's death.
Bro, he's probably just one of the people at Asuma's funeral.
Yeah.
But
But what does it mean by study under Asuma? Like, that's not how that works. You can't do that, right?
Well, I'm thinking it's either referring to at the academy. Okay, so this might be anime only, but in the anime, there's some flashbacks of like it's during Shikamaru versus Tamari of Asuma just teaching at the academy.
That's fair.
And like
yeah.
Shikamaru's just asleep. So it's either that or he just is a former student of Asuma before Shikamaru's team.
Okay. That's fair. Not gonna lie, this is low-key interesting. I kind of want to go through a couple more of these just for fun.
Yeah. Are there any more in the other data books, or even this data book?
No, like I was saying to Bara, there's probably 10,000 pages of Naruto we just haven't seen. Bro!
Like you just
Kamui.
said, like, wait, real quick, Oodie. You just said, like I was saying tomorrow.
To borrow? Oh, well.
Oh, okay, that's what you said. It sounded like you said, like I was saying tomorrow.
It's definitely said to borrow. But, here, I'm gonna put this in intro
to be fair though, like I was saying tomorrow sounds like tomorrow.
Oh. I might as well take a couple of these others as well. Take this dude's picture. The dude that's studying.
What were you gonna say though?
Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna come back to it. I just want to take all these other pictures really quick. This dude. Okay. I guess I'll take Kage just for the name alone.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I wonder if Kage's gotta be on the Naruto top 99.
You know what? I'll take a picture of this as well. Get whatever hidden Uchiha lore we're missing out. Okay, so here's one we haven't seen yet, Kamui. I'll let you read
Can't
this.
see, so just describe it.
Oh, so Matsuri's here.
You mean like Gaara's student Matsuri?
Yeah, Asuna Gakuri Kunoichi, who is close friends with Sari. She likes elites and admires Takazakage. She has no interest in other men. To be fair, why do you even know her name?
She's in the anime. She's also in the manga too.
Yeah, I know. I saw her. Why do you know her name?
How can I not know her name?
Okay. You know what, Kamui? Let's test you. What's the name of the magnet-style Edo Tensei user? He's not a user of Edo Tensei, but you know what I mean.
Starts with the letter T. Hold on.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It does. I kind of know that too.
It's not Toroid. Yeah, that's because it's not Toneri. Toroid. Something like that.
Okay. What's the name of Odaro's teammates?
You mean Oboro's teammates?
You know this better than me.
Hold on. I used to know this one off the top of my head. I don't think I remember off the top of my head anymore.
Let's go. I stumped him. Oh, you know what? Technically, I have a trump card. Any movie character. Catch you there.
Oh, no, you don't. Menma.
Okay, wow. I guess you could have copped out there by saying Naruto.
Yeah. Okay, that actually would have been hilarious. Okay, but Oodie, let me ask you this. Do you know Matsuri's friend's name?
Sorry, it says it right here. Sorry.
Wait. Can you send a picture of her?
Of Sorry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it show a picture of her?
I can just look it up.
Well,
Sorry.
because her friend in the anime is Yukata. So, like, did they just change the name?
Let me look up Yukata. I mean, she could just have more than one friend.
The black-haired girl, she's in the war with Matsuri.
Yeah.
So who is Sorry?
There's a lot of hidden sand lore that we don't know, maybe, but yeah, it's definitely a person. I think you can see all three here. Is she here? No. Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways,
what page of the data book is this on? This is just on the next page here.
Volume 31, page 1. Oh,
okay, there's Matsuri.
Yeah, just next page.
Okay, yeah, there's Sorry. Okay, I found her. You know what? I think this is the same person because facial. Let me check.
Naruto top 99.
Well, that too, but also I was gonna check the war arc and see if there's any scenes of Matsuri in the. I think there are. I'm pretty sure she debuts in the. Well, she's definitely. Oh shoot! Yeah, these are their debuts. So she's in the Kazekage Rescue arc, but is she in the war arc?
Okay, 100
We're gonna check
below.
here.
First, let's check Sorry. Okay, Sari's on here. She's 229. She's right. She's tied with Baki. That's the most
Bruh.
disrespectful thing I've ever seen.
That's insane.
I know. Okay, let's check for Matsuri. Matsuri is 153.
What's Baki's number?
229. Like 70 spots lower than Matsuri.
She entirely got that from the anime, that's for sure.
That's insane. Okay, then Yukata, you were saying?
Yeah, so
Yukata isn't on
Yukata
here.
might just be Sorry, but like the anime version.
I think it is because Yukata isn't on here at all.
And then where does it say for Sari's debut is the same? Page 170 of this volume, which is definitely going to be Kazekage Rescue Arc. Let me go look at this in the manga.
Volume 31, page 169.
It's when Gara gets like brought back, so.
Okay.
Because I don't think Matsuri's in the war arc in the manga, but she's like in the Kazekage Rescue Arc in the manga.
Let's see what. Oh, is this what you're looking at?
Okay.
I think she's anime only. It doesn't list her as in the manga.
Okay, yeah, no, here. Okay, hold on. This is funny. I'm gonna send this in chat. So that's Sari on the left of Matsuri there.
Okay.
I think in the anime, that's just Yukata in that spot. We'll have to double check. See if you double check the episode real quick.
Okay. Does it say what episode? 261. Okay, chat, you're going.
No, it
away
wouldn't be
for a minute,
shipping an
sorry.
episode 261. It'd be shipping an episode like 35 or something.
Oh yeah. Well, it's probably is Shippuden 261 is what I'm guessing it's. I don't know.
Not the screenshot I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's fair. What is PV Animax version 1? Promotional videos? PV Viz media version for paying? What are any of these? I'm kind of curious. Okay, so it's like officially like advertisement thing. Okay, anyways, right? Okay, watch now. Okay, real quick, I'm just gonna check
Whatever
261 since we know which number that is, or is you're saying it's around 35? So
Well, just whatever Gara gets revived, it's gonna be like there, the end of the Kazekage Rescue Arc.
okay, but I want to check what 261 even is. Yeah, this is with all the alliance. So it probably is here as well, at the very least.
Yeah. Well,
But-
yeah, you're just gonna see Yukata there. But
Yeah.
like I know that for a fact. The question is, in the Kazekage Rescue Arc anime, do we see Sari or does Yukata in that spot?
Okay, so they're already back, so maybe 34. Yeah, there's
I'll be back
Sai,
downstairs
so
in a second.
33. There's Sasori. They're already back. There's just a flashback. Okay, here we go. Go to the news. Okay, so where exactly would it be around here? Are you able to see my screen?
Just right after Gara like literally wakes up, so you gotta go before this.
Okay.
It might be the previous episode.
Yeah, because it ends the episode with them. Well, no, there's data blowing up, so.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Where is it?
try to look.
Because I thought data blowing up was like before Gar was revived, was it not? Well, here's everyone celebrating.
Hold on.
There's so many people. There's.
Yeah, hold on. It's 31 because the beginning of the episode's data remembering his blow up thing. Okay, hold on. It is 31. Okay, here.
Yeah, but who are all these people? You got to hear? It is.
So go to like do 1240 on episode 31.
Yeah.
And that would just play it. It's okay. Okay, that's sorry. But like that's not Yukito. That's sorry. But like because now let's look at Yukito to actually pull up 261 or actually when's hold on. Let me look for the third Raikage versus Naruto. I'm pretty sure we see Matsuri and Yukata like during that fight, just kind of like drooling over Naruto or something.
What does this say about Yukata? This is episode 261. Does it say any other appearance though? Background. Shown to have been set to take part in tuning exams. Yeah, we know. Tuning exam, lots of games, always put into different rooms.
I'm gonna try episode 301 here.
Okay, yeah, that's all just that one filler arc. But whatever. Bro, I still can't believe they still haven't brought back Shira of all the filler characters.
David, what?
Brought back Shira.
Okay, hold on. Pull up the image of Sorry again from the anime. Okay. Let's just okay. We're gonna just compare these.
I'll even zoom in for you.
I mean, do you think that this could be like the same person, just different headband? I put in chat. A little bit of a different angle too, but that's okay.
Speed. No.
I would say like is it close enough? Probably not, but
no.
well,
If
I don't
anything,
know why they didn't just put Sorry there instead.
Actually, you know who this does look like? That fake Hinata look-alike from the Kaguya arc. Right? I don't know if I got a picture of her anywhere, but probably a Naruto topic somewhere.
This should have just been Sorry instead. They have the same personality anyway.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why it doesn't search it for the specific thing I'm in. It's so annoying. In. Okay, cool. In.
What are you trying to do?
This is the most specific I've ever got. Search for this. The Hinata lookalike picture.
Oh.
If it's in here.
Oh, this is also interesting. Go back to the databook page. The one it's right above Matsuri. Tsubasa looks like Kakashi from the side. Like, take a small screenshot of just that Well, actually, take a screenshot of the whole Tsubasa entry and one of just the rectangle, and you spoil like the full thing, and you have one that's just the face, and you say, "Who is this?" Just like the Kubari or whatever the name of Sabazo's victim was. I'm also wondering, is this where like half of those Naruto Top 99 entries actually images come from? The data book?
Probably. Okay, it's in backwards order, but close enough. Just making sure. Okay, still live. Just making sure. Yeah, but no, because we're in the Sand Village, I was thinking, unironically, and I'm being serious, we should get a Matsuri meets Matsuri interaction, and that can unironically expand on Matsuri's identity and how her name relates to it.
I mean, I'd be down.
It'd be silly and ridiculous, but I would unironically really like that.
I mean, honestly, no, it's not that silly. Matsuri, like, adores Gaara. She wanted to save her in the Gaara filler arc. She'd want to save Gaara in this arc, too. The problem is, if Ikimoto can't even remember Ibiki's character properly, do you think he remembers Matsuri? No.
Bro, what was Gaara even doing down there all alone with those kids? Like, why?
Also, I was wondering, like, did Gaara just see Matsuri and follow her there? Or is he looking for Boruto on his own? Like, they're just hunting down Boruto?
Seems to be what
If
it
so,
was.
how did he find Orochimaru's hideout / know to look there?
Yeah. But even then, again, why is he down there alone with just the kids and nobody else, like, knows, seemingly? Like,
That's
why do
what-
they have
it
their...
feels like they were just on a mission and ran into her.
Like,
The question is what that mission was.
okay, but Kamui. If Yodo and Araya don't tell anyone what happened to Gaara, the Sand Village just lost their Kazekage and have no idea why.
Yeah, if Matsuri just didn't let them go.
Yeah. Like, Kankuro wouldn't know what happened. Nobody knows where he was. Like, that just doesn't
You have a good
happen.
point.
Exactly. Like, if anything, just
You
for
would know that
safety, they
Shiki's
should
a
have, like, a
tree.
line of people. Like, why wasn't Baki outside of the hideout ready to come in? It's like, no way. This could have just
Here, look.
happened.
Also, there's a Naruto character named Sumire.
I doubt I can control F.
It's you have to go down to the Hot Spring Lodge section. Sumire.
Super. Take a screenshot of that too, might as well. What if this is like actually canonically Sumire's mom? It's not, but it's could be.
She has 2 children. So Sumire has a sister. It's Ada.
Oh god.
Yui low-key kind of looks like Conan a little bit with the hair. Not really, but kind of.
Bro, she's just definitively like 99.99% chance just one of the random girls Jiraiya is peeping on. Why does she even have a data book entry with like 2 sentences about some lore backstory she has that they completely made up? Why?
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Just for fun.
Like, even if the data book people did want to just write something of all characters, why her?
I mean, I found out where Senju Toka comes in. She's a Senju clan Kunoichi, one of Hashirama's aides. She is skilled in genjutsu and her powers are well known in other countries.
Yeah. It's Tamaki. Zange is the only... Oh, no, I do know him. Okay, he's that guy.
Wait a
He's
minute, bro. Okay,
evil?
look, keep scrolling.
Okay.
Scroll down for a second. The height ranking. Jugo is 6'7", bro. I did not know he was that tall. Bro is unironically the second tallest character in Naruto after Fukuki. Like, we just didn't know that. He does not look that much taller than Sasuke and everyone else, who's just not even on this ranking. Like, actually, at this point, we gotta go check all the scenes of just Jugo being places.
Wait,
Like, I'm gonna go look at when Jugo meets Sasuke and Soigetsu.
Ibiki's the heaviest character in Naruto?
Well, it should be Jiraiya based off that. Wait, yeah, actually, what?
Right?
He's heavier than Choji. How is he heavier than? Oh, to be fair, Fukuki hasn't been introduced yet. That's why Jugo's the tallest on this. But
Okay.
so like Fukuki's got to be heavier. But even still, he's heavier than Choji. And Choza. Wait. Why is Choji? Like, how is Choji heavier than Choza at this point? Choza should be number one.
Oh, understand, bro.
Or I feel like there's also got to be someone else we're just overlooking who just would be heavier.
I don't know, but Choji's the exact same weight as Jiraiya. Kizame's considerably lighter weight.
I can't believe how tall Jugo is. And Jugo's not that heavy though. He's not even in the top 5.
I love how
Also,
Shinobi with extreme interest. Number 1, Might Guy. Number 2, Rock Lee. Number 3, the Hokage. Just all of them.
well, no, but then it specifies
yeah.
second Tobirama Senju. So here's what their extreme interests are. Might Guy, number 1, repetitive sidestepping, mitt training. Rock Lee, hard work. So Might Guy doesn't have an interest in hard work. It's specifically repetitive sidestepping and mitt training. And for the second Hokage, it's perfecting himself. I feel like that's more Orochimaru. Like, how is Orochimaru not on this extreme interest thing?
Like, I never got that vibe from Tobirama, I'll be honest. Like, nowhere does he at all have any interest in that, seemingly.
Yeah, like his jutsu stuff isn't about perfecting himself at all.
Like, Edo Tensei has nothing to do with him, literally. Like, why would he even make it?
Yeah, like Orochimaru would have been a much better fit for this.
Yeah. That
Third
just goes with that
place
rewrite.
thing. And he has extreme interests, that's for sure.
Yeah. Shinobi facts. The dazzling and the gruesome. That's an interesting sentence. The joys and the sorrows. Here are the 14 keys that open the doors to the secret records of the Shinobi world. That sounds like a Samurai 8 thing.
Well, it's also this. Shinobi I Want to Fight ranking. Naruto 8 votes. Sakura 3 votes. Kakashi 3 votes. Who voted for this?
Well, this is like a thing. This is a thing. Whenever I translate for a Thunder God, like dad book things like this, there's like fans that will like mail in commentary that they had, and they'll like list their district name and all that, and whatever comment they had. It's like, yeah, I love Naruto. It's a great series, and whatever specific thing they're talking about, like, oh, Itachi's my favorite character. At this part of the series, I like when this happened. It's like pretty generic common stuff, like kind of specific like that. But yeah, I can even pull one up if you want, just so you can see exactly.
Well, even still though, did just 8 people say I want to fight Naruto? 3 people just randomly sent in I want to fight Sakura, and so on. I think it says votes. It makes it seem like there was like a vote.
Yeah. Well, no, there was.
Also, I'm looking at some of these panels. Jugo actually
Okay.
does look really tall, so I guess this works.
But no, it's like in Japan only. You had to be in Japan at the time of the publication. But yeah, no, there was like a poll for this kind of stuff.
Interesting. Okay, I want to check Naruto Data Book 4 now to see, do they have like a section like this? Doesn't look like they have it translated, but that's okay. I just want to see if there's just like these random characters section.
Yeah, here's one right here. Here's number 5. I gotta just share the screen. So this is like saying a whole bunch of stuff, but like the ranking is here. Yeah, so here's Miss Akira Nose from Aomori Prefecture. She says it's useful not only in battle, but also during training. It seems difficult to draw though. Like jutsu they're talking about. But just stuff like that. So it doesn't actually matter. Because it's not like canon, it's just fans submitting their opinions to the manga, and the manga's just like showing that in the series. It's essentially a pinned comment on a YouTube video. If you want to consider it like that.
You cut out a fair bit, but this is really interesting.
Yeah.
I think I found Juzo in the granted this is in Japanese, but I think I found Juzo in the 4th data book's like random character entry spot.
Okay.
Let me get this all pulled up on my laptop to make this easier.
Sure.
For you. I'll have to re-pull it up. You see it, give me a minute, but I'm pretty sure that's Juzo. I'm so glad you reminded me of this. Oh my god, this is annoying. Can you just open it? Why do I have to download? Just open. You open for frickin' my phone. Oh my god. Alright, fuck that. Okay, I'm just gonna take a screenshot. It's the top left one.
Okay. Oh, where is
It's
it?
in the Miss
Okay.
Felix section too. It looks like
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is Juzo Biwa. It says this name right here.
yeah.
Really,
What
it
does
says
it
Biwa.
say
Juzo.
about him? If you're able to read that.
Yeah, well, that's just whatever. Here, I'll just quickly Google Lens it. Be easier. It's not gonna be accurate, but it's gonna be like close enough.
Okay.
So
did they leave a character profile for Udon?
Using a decapitation knife, he stained the battlefield with blood. Its brutality spread through the nations. So there you go.
Interesting. I think Udon's in here too. I scroll by him.
Oh, there's Heki.
Genma, Izumo, Kotetsu, not Genma, the Arido. Those are also in the extras in this data book too. Even though, which is weird because I'm pretty sure Genma and Arido might have a normal entry as well. It's like this. I don't know why they're in both, but
I wonder if Juzo's on top 99.
he's got to be if he's in here. I'm pretty sure. I'm looking at all these images. Pretty sure all these characters, they're all from the data books.
I'm kind of shocked how low
Which
he
is
is.
wow. Like
Juzo
this whole
is
time I had no idea that's where they were coming from.
Juzo is ranked 163.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Ukon is ranked 170. Where is Sakon ranked? $133. Okay.
That's just tragic.
Kind of expecting a bigger difference, but that's okay. Kind of crazy they didn't combine their characters, but I guess they're kind of different now.
Well, considering they separated as many things as they did, I'm not surprised that they separated them.
Yeah.
Like they separated all the paths of pain.
But like,
I'm also curious what these things are that have like Shikaku and Kakashi, Gaara and whoever, Kurtsuchi and whoever, Chojuro and whoever, A and the ceiling guy, a samurai at Hanzo. Like I don't know what these things say that pair all these characters together. And I'm really curious.
Well, I
am I
will say
looking
the
at?
data book does reference the anime, and the manga directly references the data book, like within it. So in that way, you could say everything is canon.
How do they reference the anime? Do you mean just like when they use the anime character? Like, what are you referring to specifically?
Yeah, and then the manga, like at like the end of like chapters or whatever, you know how like they like shout out things. They'll just like shout out the data book or whatever. But like just acknowledging its
Why?
existence directly in the manga itself, in a way, cements it as canon.
Yeah. Oh my god, annoying. I
If not canon, then at least official. But yeah.
was gonna take a screenshot again. I don't know what this section is. Will be official anyway, just because it's the anime is officially produced. I don't think anyone's disputing that.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was Sakon ranked again? It's like 100 something, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's like 170 versus 133.
That's absurd.
Sakon
I can't
is
believe the
gone.
Sound 4 ranked as low as they did.
No.
Hurts my soul. Anyway, what is that? What is this section I just sent? Like, what is this?
No, I don't know. I wasn't reading. I
All
was
these
just looking at
characters.
the pictures. I mean, what particular?
Just look. The one with like Kakashi and Shikaku, and then everyone else, or like Hanzo and the Samurai.
Can't scroll.
It looks like it's doing a thing with like Leaf, Sand, Stone Cloud, Mist Cloud, and then like
Yeah,
not Great Nation.
it's just showing like
But I wonder,
different
like-
shinobi from the villages. Like this is Konohagakure.
But does it say anything specific about Kakashi or Shikaku, or are they just randomly picked?
It's the best long. Something about it's like almost like wait, the last one's Target. I don't know what this middle one is. So probably something about being good ninja.
Interesting. Well, anyway, all right, you should probably get onto a new topic.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So
Oh right.
that's cool.
Okay, this is gonna be very random. What were you gonna say?
The like string builder. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I was saying I'm gonna go to something completely unrelated. So if you had something, you speak now or hold your.
I had something completely unrelated too.
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
Either way, I was just gonna answer one of your podcast questions that I responded to earlier today. Or yesterday, whenever I did.
Which one?
The one about the binding of Edo Tensei.
Mine is more of a fun one. Yours is, I guess, more of a serious one. Which one do you want to end on? Because I guess we'll have these be the last two.
Wait. Then we end on the fun one.
Okay,
So,
we'll go to yours.
um,
So let me just pull it up first before you answer it. Obviously, it makes more sense to like present it. So
yeah, your screen share has been messed up, by the way. If you want to stop and reshare.
Okay.
Scroll up slightly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. So I say, let me quickly close this down and zoom in. And I can't move that out of the way, but I can move this out of the way. Can I move this out of the way? Is there a way to like that? Okay. Cool. There. Okay. So
You can also address the other one too. That's like right above it.
you want to do that one first?
Really, just have to read it in my response.
Okay. We'll do that one first. We'll just go in order. So this one, and then we'll read the response, and then the other one, and then your response. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So. Okay. Yo, Loki, I just thought about this. I hate to derail. If you swap Itachi and the third Raikage, I think Naruto and B just die.
Oh yeah, they do just die. they get absolutely destroyed. You swap Itachi with literally any of the Edo Tensei, they die. Doesn't matter who. Swap them with the weakest Edo Tensei. Swap them with Shin-sized brother, they die. But don't even swap. Just remove Itachi and they die. That's simple. Not only that, give the Konomatsu Kami control to any of the other Edo Tensei that are Itachi, and they die. Like literally, Deidara put Deidara on Naruto B side. Too bad, they die. But like, nobody else could have done anything about Nagato. Itachi was the only person who had the ability to counter anything.
Yeah.
Or at least the mind to do it.
I mean, let's keep in mind that Naruto, not just Naruto, that Guy and Kakashi just straight up beat all the Edo Tensei at their battlefield.
I mean, that is true. But, like, Edo Jinchuriki, Kimimaro, Lady Chio, those are problems.
Okay.
I mean, unironically, it is funny that, like, Lady Chio and Kimimaro are just, like, the only Edo Tensei. Well, I mean, they're not the only ones. There's also Mangetsu and maybe Fuguki. I think Fuguki as well. They just didn't get. Well, actually, no. Yeah, Kakashi and Guy didn't beat all the Edo Tensei. They didn't beat Mangetsu or Fuguki.
Right, you're right
They
on
just
that.
did.
Why did they leave?
They just left. Yeah. Like, why didn't Kakashi and Guy, like, try to finish them off first?
I guess they were really wanting to save Naruto. I mean, good thing they did.
Yeah, but still, like.
Oh my god.
But at that point, why did they leave sooner? Why did they kill the other 5? Like,
you know what? Off screen, the Ceiling Core was probably like, "You can leave the rest to us. Go save Naruto and trust in your friends." It's just like Itachi.
yeah.
But let's be honest, like,
didn't succeed.
most of the Edo Tensei were already dealt with. Like, the beach battlefront was dealt with. Gaara's battlefield was practically dealt with. If Madara wasn't there, it would have been dealt with.
Not at that point. Because I'm pretty sure. Well, we can double check, but Itachi and Nagato stuff, I'm pretty sure happens before the third Raikage and all those Edo Tensei are being.
Okay.
I'll double check.
Well, that's not what I was getting at.
By this point,
I was getting at whether or not Edo Tensei needed to be dealt with, because even if they went to deal with it, it wasn't going to be dealt with until the time they dealt with it, which was several hours later, which by that point, almost all of them were sealed by that point, regardless.
Yeah, I mean, in that sense, I do agree with you. It's kind of pointless because even like Dawn was never sealed, but he was imprisoned in the Four Flames formation, so I'm going to count him as dealt with. David Deidara with Conqueror's puppet. The only Edo Tensei that weren't dealt with. I mean, we'll even double check here. I'll double check right now. But it's Kimimaro, Lady Gio, Mangetsu, and Fuguki.
Yeah.
Only those Edo Tensei.
Well, Mu as well, right?
Oh yeah, Mu. But like Mu was dealt with. He wasn't dealt with, but he was dealt with.
Yeah. And if Madara never came back, he obviously would have been dealt with.
Yeah.
Then there's obviously like just random Edo Tensei scattered everywhere throughout the world that we see like shoot up their like 17 beams of light. But I don't think those are like major Edo Tensei at a actual battlefield. I think they're just scattered around the world, like finding someone to fight or whatever.
I'm looking right now. So I checked 591.
There's also the 7 Jinchuriki.
Also the Edo Jinchuriki. But again, the Edo Jinchuriki were immobilized before then anyway.
Exactly. But like I'm just saying, the reason I mentioned the Edo Jinchuriki is because in a wide shot, they might be included as 7 of those lights. and then we know like there's like what 7, 8, 9
Okay.
other Tensei already. So like
Yeah,
that might just be all of
stop
them.
stop sharing your screen for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So the question is, can we decipher what all this is? So this is Edo Tensei first being released.
Yeah.
So far we have Kimimaro Chio, Datara. Now, mind you, even like Datara has like a bazillion lights from just him. Moo. So we have one.
I'm only going to
2,
count the
3
skylight
groups.
as one. I think that it's not
4
Luna Light Show for Data. That'd be hilarious if it was.
4
but-
for Don.
Yeah.
5 for this guy who never did anything anyway. 6 for the Edo Jinchuriki. 7 will be Madara.
Let's just count the 7 Jinchuriki as 7. So
Yeah, no, but I just meant in terms of the clusters. 8
Oh,
will
okay,
be
okay.
Mangetsu and Fukuki. So now let's check clusters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you club those, that's all the groups I just said.
there you
So
go.
like,
Maybe they're
if
just
this is
aren't
just like the
any of those.
Jinchuriki, let's just say this is like Datara and the other Miss Ninja, then like I don't know, Chio and Kimimaro, I don't know who else, Madara. I'm losing track, but you get the point.
Yeah. So Chio, Kimimaro, and
Moo,
Mangetsu are the only ones that actually matter based on what Itachi did.
and Fukuki. I want to go find.
I'm not going to count
I wanna see if we
Fukuki.
even
Fukuki would have
see
just been
being
dealt with,
sealed.
even if he wasn't.
Fukuki didn't even have his sword.
Exactly.
Also interesting. I want to see though, like, I don't think we see Mangetsu being sealed in the manga.
No, we don't. The point is that
Same with
he's one of the
Fukuki.
ones
Those
that
are anime only.
never.
So, like, with that in mind, were they just dealt with in the manga?
Who?
Mangetsu and Fukuki?
No,
I think they
Mangetsu's
just.
one of the only ones that was alive at the end. He was the last of the 7 samurai. Because he's there somewhere.
But again, I don't see him anywhere in the manga.
He's somewhere.
Like,
I don't know where.
I think it might be anime only. The rest of this chapter is all Madara. 590. I hate how this chapter is just wrong, but
Yeah.
592. It's over.
Mm.
Like,
I don't know.
so let me double check Fukuki. Was Fukuki sealed? I thought in the anime he wasn't.
Fuguki's one of the freaking weirdest characters in Naruto. I'm gonna be completely honest. Just in general, from design to abilities to Edo Tensei, just everything about him so weird.
Bro, he doesn't even have. I still can't get with the fact they don't even give him Samayata in the war. Like, why does B have it?
So random. It's because he has octopus chakra.
Yeah, Fukuki and Mangetsu did have Samehara. They were mentioning that, or Chojiro's sword. Yeah, also, this is a good point. The anime gave the resurrected Sound 4 a lot of time to shine, but it did nothing extra for Kimimaro.
Oh my god, I didn't
Despite the
consider
fact that he is the canon Edo Tensei. That's a good point.
I didn't consider that. Oh, it's so bad. Oh my
Like, why
God.
didn't they?
It's so weird.
Okay, yeah, he was sealed away, right? That's I was thinking of this scene. I'm like, I
Yeah.
thought what's weird is I remembered this scene, but I also thought I remembered a scene of him going away at the end, like Mangetsu.
No, I'm pretty sure it is just Mangetsu. Kind of not sure why you're saying Mangetsu, I'll be honest.
I just feel like I remembered seeing his Edo Tensei, like,
thinking.
you know, glow and away for some reason.
It does.
Even though I remembered the scene of him being
Definitely
sealed at the
does.
same time, which makes no sense.
Does it say when his last appearance is? Not just his first?
That's what I want to find. Wait.
It says Mangetsu is sealed, but that's just not right.
Okay.
Well,
hey,
okay,
it's
click on
sealed
the
at the third
7.
division.
An annotation? Is that what it's called?
Chapter
Annuited?
566, page 5. Okay. So this might be an anime change. Page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, I definitely don't see Mangetsu being sealed here.
Okay, let's see if they say anything here.
First and second
Down to
companions.
1 Edo Tensei. That's Mangetsu.
Yeah.
That they're down to. Once they seal him away.
So that's just the opposite of what they're saying.
Once they
so it's canon.
wrap up where they are, they should head over to them. So are they saying this because Kakashi and Guy haven't shown up yet? So when they show up, that means that they succeeded?
See, but
Is
no, that
what
doesn't
they're
make
getting
sense
at?
because, well, first of all, they show up like immediately after. Second of all, it's just them, whereas the rest of the division isn't there.
Exactly.
Do they say anything? About
That's what I'm looking
abandoning
for
the
if they see
battlefield?
anything. They just mention, they didn't even say, oh yeah, we've dealt with it.
Yeah. You'd think a flashback or something. Considering this is a way in Kakashi's like, yeah, I have 1,000 jutsu. Now I'm gonna live up to my name.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
The one Kakashi fight
Like,
we wanted to see in the entire series. But whatever.
a line of sorts in case Mangetsu's sealed body.
But we were just looking at it. I don't think that was Mangetsu, I'll be honest. Because it's right.
Chapter 590.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Here's what I'm wondering.
Because I think they're just misinterpreting what it is.
Well, no.
It's just the other 7.
Oh, 589 is what I want. No, here's what I'm thinking.
Right there. Yeah.
Is it one of, well, no, actually, because I was gonna say he was with Zabuza Haku and them, but that might just be Zabuza Haku and Gari and Pakura.
Yeah.
Too, though. Doesn't have, like, this could be the 7 Ninja Swordsman, but it could also be Zabuza and them. No way to determine who that is.
Go back to the body bag things really quick. I want to see if there's any distinct features on them at all, like a red bow or anything. No, they're all the exact same, aren't they? Even like down to like the minute like sealing patterns and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Okay, well, let's go look at this in the anime. Very 40.
Okay, and I'll be careful on what I do and don't show, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute it, so no worries there. Put the red filter on, keep it as small as possible. Oh. There goes Moo. Off he goes. Up and at him.
Adara.
Jones stuff.
I may have to check the end of the previous episode as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, right. Forgot about that.
So wait, was Pakra sealed or not? It looked like she wasn't sealed there.
Go back. Because it would be in Pakara's episode. I don't remember if she was sealed or not. Wasn't she though?
It's just her position doesn't look like she was sealed. Unless there's just a specific jutsu that she used. But she's holding the sealing bags in her hand.
Yeah, I think she was sealed because the sealing core is right there.
Well,
yeah,
I
no,
also
she was
maybe,
sealed. I remember her episode. She did get sealed by her friend.
What about Gari? Was Gari the explosion guy sealed? I mean, in the manga, Pro barely existed anyway, but I mean, even in the anime, it wasn't really that important, but
yeah.
Okay, this one might take a few. Okay, there's Kakuzu.
Oh,
wait a minute, is that
it.
who those three were? Kakuzu, Hisashi.
Oh my god.
Wait, who's the other one there?
Bro, Kakuzu looks so like
oh my God,
happy there, like
websites.
Normal and human. That's the most human
I know, he
Kakuzu's
looks
ever looked.
so happy to be sealed there.
Oh my god. Interesting. So his ghost jutsu only takes a single hand sign. Bro actually is OP. We
awesome.
just don't see who the third is. That's so weird.
No, it was Asuma.
Oh, it was Asuma. Okay.
But like Kakuzu looked so happy.
So I think it was the wiki that just blatantly got that wrong, I suppose. Was he the 7-inch swordsman at all? God.
Madara.
Yeah, this is
Where's the scene of Mangetsu? Do we just see this? So are we remembering wrong? And we actually just see the scene of Mangetsu being the only one left and not him being sealed?
I
swore we see him being sealed.
Mangetsu Edo Tensei disappeared.
It's gotta be here in this version. Okay. Okay. It's gotta be in this episode then. You know what, real quick? We get too far into this stuff. Okay, yeah, with this one, he just goes right into this before the truth. Okay, yeah, there's no two versions of it in the manga. Oh. Who are all those glowing people on the ground?
Well, if you go back to them, at least we can't see who people are, but we can see who the people, the sealing core around them are. So we could cross compare that way. Okay, that's
looks like sand.
Practically
probably the fourth division. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 though.
I mean, this is anime only anyways. This could just be literally just things we've never seen. Just some animator that just like, hey, draw Edo Tensei disappearing. And this is that.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be weird to cut away in the middle of this scene to show Mangetsu randomly, but
I don't understand what's going on here. Okay, at the very least, you remember the scene of Mangetsu just like being the last Edo Tensei left, right? Like in his division.
That definitely.
So are we just mixing those up?
I'm gonna look at his.
I swear we saw him glowing away. Okay, hold on. There's some more here.
Ugh. Tsunade getting stabbed by Madara is such a great scene. It comes out of nowhere.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah. See, the thing is, it's so niche that I don't know what to type other than Mangetsu Edo Tensei, and then I don't know what else, and that obviously isn't gonna work. Oh god. Is there a Life of Mangetsu video? From like the Amagi? If so, then he's definitely gonna have whatever it's on there. Or is it like a YouTube Shorts?
So he gets. I don't think there is one of him. It would have shown up.
Okay, what are these shorts? Doesn't look like anything useful. That's true.
Nope. Oh, this is more than one. Okay. How do I mute the sound?
Alt 7, and he didn't even use a single one of them. And he's still the last to survive. Why, bro's a boss.
Where's that? Oh, that's it. Okay, that's useless. I remember this scene of him just being the last one. Okay, let's chapter 566. What would that be the equivalent? Okay, so right before Kakashi and them show up. Okay. When does Kakashi show up? Probably before this. 325. Let's try here.
Well, 322 is when Madara shows up.
They're
Like
talking about
310s.
freaking the Edo. Okay, it's gonna be when they say they're down to 1 Edo Tensei. Oh wait, there's Kakashi in them.
They're not even fighting the 7 Ninja Swordsman there.
Jin and Akabino is still that. Wait, hold on. What's going on here? Have they even started fighting them yet? Huh?
See, it looks misty in some regard, and in another regard, it looks like the Edo Tensei are disappearing there. Like they're so glowy.
Oh, I'm confused. Wait, there they are here. What's going on? What?
Go check that. What is that?
What is this?
Oh,
maybe they're just listing all the people. Okay, yeah, here we go. They're just.
only one left.
But there's like one where Mount Getsu's in like a pose. That's not the pose.
Yeah, that's when he's like doing the weird like crouching thing.
Yeah, yeah. I thought that was like right before he gets sealed.
Yeah.
And mind you, they say the only one left is Mount Getsu, and then he just shows up.
See, we got the exact same image in our mind. It has to exist.
Yeah, like, where is that scene? As soon as they wrap up, head over to Naruto and B.
Okay.
So did they wrap it up off screen or not?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, this is similar. Okay, this is so it gets you talking about Mangetsu.
Oh yeah.
This is just like the jutsu right there.
Yeah, it's not gonna be the data book.
No, that's his profile actually. Data
Yeah.
book for okay, let's
This is ridiculous.
God. All right, let me go pull up Sage's thing on my phone. Data book 4. Does he even have it in English? I don't think he has it in English anyway. Okay, well, in that case.
I mean, at the very least, we've confirmed he's the last one left.
Yeah. So does this say anything about him being sealed?
I mean, if Naruto,
Anywhere?
if Kakashi and Guy left, I don't think they could seal him.
Does this mention anything about him? Do you see the word sealed anywhere?
Let me look. It's not gonna be there. Even if it was.
The only Edo Tensei not sealed.
Yeah, definitely not. What's the thing on the bottom pointing towards? His sword?
Huh?
The
Well, that's him like shooting a gun in
okay,
his neck.
cool.
Water bullet. I mean, if it doesn't mention it there. Hey, there's that.
That's not helpful.
Real quick. What the hell?
I mean, you might not like this, but if it doesn't exist, that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. It could have just been off screen.
Yeah, but that's just weird for him to be the one and only remaining Edo Tensei who they don't show disappearing. If they're gonna go out of the way to show Kimimaru and Chio,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Okay, so he's sealed by Kakashi and Guy. He was the last to be sealed by Kakashi and Guy. They think he was sealed by Kakashi and Guy. Which I will admit, even if they don't show it and it seems ridiculous how quickly they did it, they kind of imply it by saying he's the last one left while Kakashi and Guy are blatantly there looking at him, standing off against him. And Shikaku gives the order to go to Naruto and B once you finish up. And then they go to Naruto and B. So that makes it seem like they sealed him.
Whereas I see what you're saying. What is Kakashi's largest narrative?
That he always loses.
So think of that. He's thinking, oh, when it comes to Kakashi's character, I think he puts the mission before his friends. So maybe this does work out, Kamui.
Yeah. He doesn't allow his comrades to die. That's why he let all his alliance die to save Naruto and B. Why are they showing a picture of Madara for Mangetsu Hozuki?
Some fan. Sometimes I forget those two as well.
I like this. Haku melted his body, which is completely lacking of all its blood, and Mangetsu died instantly. That's when Zabuza got the sword. So this theory is that Haku killed Mangetsu.
I mean, I'm down. You know what? If they sealed Mangetsu, it's only because he didn't have a sword.
Yeah, and because Kakashi and Guy tag teamed him.
Like he didn't have his specialty, not only to get in the group, but he was the special of the special ones. Not just the swordsman, the swordsman. Of the 7, he was the one.
Man, Suigetsu should have been the one to beat him.
The problem is Suigetsu couldn't.
Yeah. See, okay, this guy's comment, nah, I disagree. Like, bro really is Suigetsu with a different name. He's got a similar, I mean, this guy just have fan art where he has the same outfit, but like, he uses the exact same abilities. He looks literally copycat the same, pretty much, just with Edo Tensei eyes.
Just the cooler brother.
Yeah, literally. He is the cooler brother. Like Mangetsu, I love Mangetsu more than he deserved.
Kind of reminds me of like Naruto and Sasuke if both of their personalities were toned back a bit.
Yeah. I mean, this just seems like, yeah, he was still at the 3rd division. I mean, that's crazy.
Well,
so with that in mind,
no proof.
So, but like, let's just assume it for now. If that's the case, I barely want to count Mu because they like didn't even know Mu wasn't fighting. He was just running away. This
Mu would have been dealt with, yeah.
The mist guy, the glasses, wherever whatever chapter. Okay, this guy doesn't fight anyone the entire war. He just runs around sensing people. Don was trapped. Jinchuriki were defeated. Datara was defeated. Chio and Kimimaro are the only Edo Tensei, and Itachi was a good guy. Yeah. Chio and Kimimaro are the only Edo Tensei who just genuinely were never defeated.
Keep in mind, that's with a KCM1 Naruto clone around.
KCM Naruto clone. It just didn't get beaten. Also, who do you think chopped down all these trees? Do you think this is from Naruto's Rasen Shurikens, the samurai, or was Kimimaro just chopping down trees?
I was always under the impression it was from Kimimaro.
Yeah. Also, did you know that Kimimaro does use the Bracken dance? It's just weaker.
Yeah, we went over this last time we were looking at Kimimaro.
Okay, yeah.
You know, like every other stream.
Oh my god. You know what? At this point, okay, with all this in mind, I wish Chio just was defeated. Just have Kimimaro be the only Edo Tensei who isn't defeated. Like, why are we breaking Kimimaro down by having Chio in the same conversation?
You know what? I have a headcanon that you're gonna love. So you know how like Chio is like connecting the puppet strings to Sakura to make her stronger or whatever? So what if
doing the reverse?
Yeah, Kimimaro allowed her to connect her puppet strings to Kimimaro so Kimimaro could control her.
Yeah. He knows the puppet master jutsu. I mean, but in all honesty, why couldn't they beat Chio? Like, I feel like Kankuro should have just 1v1'd her. Like, he has the sorcery puppet.
Yeah.
Like, I know
mean,
Chio's the master and they do that funny thing in the anime, but like, Kankuro is supposed to have just gotten to that level at this point. Like,
the problem is that it's not a one-on-one fight, because I feel like he would have won if that was the case. Because all the other samurai are around and they are fodder, she just has ammunition, essentially.
yeah, but like, the sorcery puppet is better than the samurai.
Okay, well whereas yes, Kankuro probably doesn't want to kill the samurai. He might not care because it's Kankuro.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's at least something.
No, you're right. He wouldn't want to kill the samurai.
But then again, it
So I
is
guess
Kankuro.
Part 1 Kankuro wouldn't give a shit. I think War Kankuro
Alright, that's it.
wouldn't. Yeah.
It's still funny.
Still though, I'm not gonna lie. After seeing this, I do wish it was just Kimimaro left. I mean, even if put Mongetsu in Chio's place, that's still cool.
I'm down, yeah.
Yeah, like, or just have Kimimaro. Like, at that point, I want like all 5. Okay, this is ridiculous. Like, this is taking it to the utmost extreme, and that's why you're gonna love this. So, you know, like, Shikaku says the order, like, hey, like, finish up your battlefields before you join Naruto. They have, like, an alliance to, like, so somebody gives the message to Shikaku and Inoichi. Like, Inoichi's like, Shikaku, they're down to 1 Edo Tensei. And, like, but, he's like, what is it? Who is it? They're like, I don't know this ninja, but it seems that no one can stop by the Shikaku gives the order for all 5 divisions to gang up on this last Edo Tensei.
Everyone, change your plans! Abandon Naruto! We got bigger fish to fry!
No. Like, his thought process is like, this Edo Tensei is huge. Like, get like all. Take out this Edo Tensei really quick. That's what he's thinking. And then it just cuts. And it's just like, they're like,
higher alliance
gonna work like Shikaku, we can't take him down. He's like, what? And then when Itachi understands Edo Tensei, you just see Kimimaro at the center of like a billion ninja. It's like the Naruto Shadow Clones thing with Kimimaro where they're like surrounding him. And it's just like, there's trash everywhere. Like, it's like the same thing, but it's the whole alliance.
Yeah, Shikaku gives them the order once they surround him. It's like, this will be a cinch. It's 50,000 versus 1. And then, like, a minute later, sir, it's a 1v1.
Yeah, there's just 1 person left. Okay, who should be the 1 person left?
The KCM1 Naruto clone, just for goofs.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the only one left is the case of Naruto.
And then Lee and Gaara come in at the last second.
Gaara abandoned start. No, actually, okay, low key, that would be fire if like they're like, you guys go on ahead, we'll stay behind.
Doesn't make sense.
And then you just see them like
randomly going after Sasuke.
I also like the idea that like they're all just knocked on the ground. Like Kimimaro just beats him without killing him, like Sasuke with Orochimaru's like goons. And so like they're all just knocked out. So Kimimaro doesn't want to kill him. But like he's just like by himself when he's getting sealed. He's like, I guess it's all over. He just beats everyone.
So whereas it's cool, like Mangetsu is cool. He's really only cool because of this anyways. Not the only reason, but you know, it's like a big part of it at the very least. You could just have him be the last alive of the Sword Edo Tensei here. and then they seal him because he doesn't have a sword, even though that's his one specialty. Instead of Chiyo, if it's not Mangetsu, who would you want it to be? My personal pick would be Haku, just because of the connection between the two, and it shows they are really actually that strong. Only problem is Haku sort of needs to be sealed away, but if you just have it to where Haku is mind controlled, that can work. It sort of takes away.
I was gonna say, okay, so I like your answer because then it's like Haku and Kimimaru together.
Yeah.
Which is especially cool with that one Kimimaru flashback where they met. He could even be like, I remember you, like, to have a conversation.
Yeah.
If not Haku, though, my pick is Hanzo.
Oh, okay.
Bro was supposed to be unbeatable.
I like it.
Fuck this Mifune versus Hanzo bullshit. He just never gets beat.
I don't know about narrative there, but okay, what do you think about this? So, okay, you're gonna hate this.
There is no narrative. It's just cool.
But no, I was gonna go to like a new thing here. So you're gonna hate this, but and this kind of works considering other Edo Tensei aren't together anyways. What if Haku and Zabuza just aren't together as an Edo Tensei, so that it's Kakashi fighting Zabuza, and then elsewhere you have Kimimaru and Haku just together from the beginning, and you're just gonna have Sasuke go to the war early, like we were saying in a different rewrite, and that's who he goes to see or fight or whatever.
I don't feel like he needs to fight them separately, though. Not together.
No, I mean, either way, that's fine. I was also thinking, regardless of that, you could have a different thing to where you have like 4 or 5. Kimura was like the 5th or 6th person that could be racing towards Sasuke for his own reasons.
What's his reason?
I mean, he's Orochimaru's vessel, and or he knows Sasuke killed Orochimaru, and so he would want to do various things to Sasuke.
The problem is he doesn't know. He thinks Orochimaru summoned him, which you could just rewrite. But
Exactly. Well, I don't think you need to rewrite it. I think he would want to go to Sasuke because he thinks he's Orochimaru at first. And then once he gets to Sasuke, then maybe he would realize, obviously.
That could be cool.
Exactly. And that would just go into the other
Excuse
Sasuke
me.
versus Kimura rewrite we've already done.
Yeah. Oh, every rewrite turns into Kimura. Bro has just become like more and more just is my favorite character. At this point, I don't think I can deny it. Just is my favorite character.
Let's go.
Like I still feel like I need to include Pain and Obito as like contenders, but like honestly, it just progressively become more and more Kimura. Every time I reread or watch anything talk about this dude. He does have my favorite jutsu. Like before, it was a contender with some others. Nah, I changed it. Ikatsu Myanku just is my favorite ability. Like,
let's go. Love to see it.
It's just definitive. Like at this point, it just is.
Bro's freaking goated.
Well, honestly, so you know what's funny? So I might as well ask you about this. You know how like I was debating on having the second channel experiment thing?
Mm-hmm.
So obviously I have 2 options. One is to do something that's still Toby, Kamui related, so that it's like a clear link, in which case I had like a few funny ideas, like Mr. Toby, for example. That might be my favorite. I had some others like that I thought were cool, but like funny cool, but I think Mr. Toby's my favorite. Because of the stupid Mr. Walky thing.
Whereas that's really good, and you should do that. Just Toby by itself, no Mister, would be better for the algorithm, probably. But then again, what do I know? I have got like freaking 100 subs on YouTube. So.
Actually, it might not. So originally, I thought like that's why I picked Kamui because of the algorithm. But like actually, it's probably better to have something like the Mister would probably make it more unique, so it's easier to find.
Yeah, actually, that is a good point. You got me there. Okay, I would agree.
But if the other option is to just completely rebrand it and just do something different, in which case I kind of like the idea of having Kimimaru and just calling it the Bone Guy. I was like, I don't know what to do. I mean, what I should do is the Toby one because it's easy to just say, like, this is the alt and it's similar vibe and everything.
Exactly, so you
But,
don't
like-
get comments
but, like-
hating you for stealing Kamui's content.
Well, what I was gonna do was on every single video that shares the video, the pinned comment on both the Kamui channel and the other channel is basically the same comment explaining the experiment and that they're the same channel or that they're alts on both channels. So like, and linking the other video from on each one, linking the other video that I'm saying is the same channel.
God. Have you gone back
So if
to
anyone
see some of your
comments it-
oldest videos?
Have I?
Yeah, just out of curiosity. Like at all recently?
Not very often.
Okay, fair enough. I was
No,
gonna ask if you like noticed like a difference in quality or experience or anything between like way back then.
Oh,
when
I
you
already
started.
know. Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely. Like I don't have to, like, even like, for example, from all aspects, I was ignoring mic quality, the edits, definitely.
Yeah.
Granted, I will say it's a little bit different when I edit the videos, but I did do a lot more funny edits. Like now I pick and choose a little bit. In the older videos, I just every single edit basically is just a funny edit.
Yeah.
Not literally, but like I do like I do like 100 versus doing 10. Like I do
Yeah.
way more. But like the edits are also much lower quality because like for a long time I just didn't realize like the Ken Burns effect was just auto on iMovie. So it's really bad when it's like a 2-second shot of it just swinging really quickly and something. I just didn't know. That always gets me. And then even just like the scripts themselves. It's not that the videos are written bad, but I can just tell that I put more into it.
Yeah.
That's
It's almost like a glorified
trust me, I know.
podcast topic at a certain point.
Yeah. I can just tell the way I do everything is just better. I just don't do it as often now. And lately, for a variety of reasons, I have not felt like doing it. I have not felt like writing any of these videos. Like for multiple reasons, both Boruto and real life reasons. Just have not felt like doing it.
Yeah.
I hate to say it. That's why I
Well-
haven't done anything this month.
Good luck writing your chapter 19 review.
Yeah, I'm still working on my freaking chapter 18 topic. I didn't even finish the chapter 18 review technically because I removed the Amado Kawaki part from it.
God.
Never even finished it. I've taken like 3 weeks on this Kawaki's defenses make no sense video, which doesn't even, it's not even that big of a video. I haven't really done it.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I've taken multiple years on every one of my videos. So you got me beat.
Yeah, but anyway, I still don't know whether I should do Mr. Toby or the boat guy because I like both.
Yeah.
I know what I should do, but what should I do?
Well, because it's an alt rather than a second channel, which sounds like the same thing, but it is different. I would probably do Mr. Toby, and then if you wanted to do like other Naruto original content, I would go for the Bone Guy, probably.
And I suppose that is an option. But I'm glad that you're very supportive of Mr. Toby, so I guess that answers the Toby idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Mr.
just a
Toby.
good idea, so
It has a charm to it.
I like it. It rolls off the tongue. Very memorable. That
The
being
question is picking a stupid profile picture.
yeah, the funniest thing you could do is take your current profile picture and just flip it.
Actually, low key. I kind of like that. Or the alternative is either putting the word Mr. on the mask, or right next to the mask, like right before the mask. Another alternative.
Ridiculous.
I don't know
Okay.
what's dumber.
Let's get
Could also
back
combine both.
to
I guess.
the written Edo Tensei topic, and let's make it the last topic, since we technically haven't got to it yet.
You haven't even gone to your fun thing either.
We're not doing that at this point. It's too late.
We're so bad at this.
the Kimimaru talk was the fun thing. It got replaced.
Fair enough.
We made it fun. You're still sharing your screen. Did you want to go to it or?
Oh shoot, I'm upstairs.
Okay, I kind of figured. All right, I'll just go to it. Then I was like, "Oh, is he gonna do it?" Or
Can you like cancel my share? Can you unshare my screen?
I don't think so.
Shoot.
I mean, I could just read it off, so it's fine. You've already read it
Yeah,
anyways.
read it for me, but on the stream, go do it for yourself.
Yeah. Okay. So for Edo Tensei, what exactly makes someone specifically able to undo the binding of Edo Tensei? Like Madara to Kabuto or Orochimaru, but not Tobirama to Orochimaru. Or I said, Hashirama, but not Tobirama to Orochimaru. And for a caveat, I add saying a combo of multiple things for like general power is a cop-out answer and doesn't count. So which of these is most correct? So I list multiple, you might have your own idea, but the multiple that I list of specific aspects that might be the difference between Edo Tensei are knowledge, chakra reserves, chakra control, experience, conviction, a certain elemental style like Yang release, muscles, sealing ability, and something else. So I think the obvious one would be chakra reserves, but I think there are other aspects. So like
Muscles is
Hanzo,
the
it's
most
conviction.
hilarious one.
Yeah, Muscle's like the third rank Kages, they're just best.
Well, we know that
Moderate
one's
can't hold
not
a
it,
candle to
considering-
him. Yeah, that's the least one. Like we're tier listing
I
that.
think
That's up
chakra
here.
reserves and chakra like potency slash the you know how we discussed that like just the quality of your chakra. I think that and the reserves would be the two main ones.
Okay, does chakra control have anything to do with it?
I don't think so because I think there's far too many Edo Sensei who just have perfect chakra control. That just
Okay.
aren't breaking it. Like Tobirama, Minato, like Minato's got perfect chakra control, bro. Like
So what you're saying, if
Itachi's
Sakura
got
was
perfect
Edo
chakra control.
Tensei, she could not break it. Based on her chakra
Yeah,
control.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't think experience has
I think-
anything to do with it, but maybe arguably it could.
correct.
It seems like conviction does, at least for Hanzo. But maybe not.
Yeah, but the problem with that though is
Hanzo just a god anyways.
Hanzo's supposed to be a god, but his lack of conviction made him weak. So when he got his conviction back, he's back to being god.
But then again, both Itachi and Nagato say they can't do absolutely anything at all. Like they can't resist it
know.
one bit. So
So then the question becomes, is it a power thing relative to Kabuto's power, or relative to Kabuto's jutsu, which doesn't have to be the same?
that's a good point.
Because
Yeah.
Kabuto's jutsu buying the seal thing can be stronger than Kabuto himself, or weaker, hypothetically. There's going to be a strong correlation, obviously. But
Yeah, because like hypothetically, part one freaking Sakura was taught how to do Edo Tensei. But she's taught like the Dragon Kabuto perfect version practically of it. Is she able to bind Tobirama?
yeah, maybe not Tobirama, but like someone substantially stronger than herself.
Yeah.
Or are we led to believe that Kabuto is, I mean, I think this is kind of true anyway, but like that Kabuto is just stronger than all of his Edo Tensei except for Madara. And similarly, does that mean Orochimaru is just stronger than Tobirama, Minato, and Hiruzen at that point of the war?
That's crazy. I mean, I'd be down.
If so,
but...
I mean, I would be down too. But if so, bro really had the balls to be stronger than Casey and Minato and not lift a finger out. Not only that, bro had the balls to think he can't take Sasuke's body. Yes, he could.
You
He-
really
he
want
wanted
to
to
see
watch
this
Sasuke's
windmill
bend.
spin.
Yeah, but like, bro could have made the windmill spin on his own.
Yeah. So a certain elemental style like Yang release, I wrote this down specifically because Tobirama couldn't, but Hashirama couldn't. I thought that'd be a funny thing to say that's the difference breaker.
Well, the problem is Tobirama has both yin and yang. So.
Ignore that. Okay, so one or the other. You don't get both. Not for me.
Well, some people do, but that would be a cool thing that you can't have both. It is one or the other, or like having both would be like the insane god feat that only like I don't know, like a couple rare people would have, not like everyone by the end of the series.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they both specialize in one of them anyways. That Tobirama's yin, Hashirama's yang, or the other way around, whichever one it is. But yeah.
Just have both, bro.
Yeah. Sealing ability is also kind of funny, considering Madara broke the contract, sort of, kind of, based on sealing ability. If you consider Edo Tensei a sealing jutsu, not really, but like you sort of get the connection.
Well, it's more like the binding part. It would be like the seal, like
it's like unsealing, if anything.
your unsealing ability.
Yo, low key, I just thought about the 8 gates is unsealing your body. It should be classified as a sealing jutsu.
No, that's its own category of unsealing jutsu.
Your body is sealed. The 8 gates unseals it. That's good.
It
I
makes
like
sense
that.
if that was so.
Oh my god. The knowledge is another one on there, but that goes along with experience and conviction, to be fair, so I don't know.
I don't think the knowledge is relevant in this case. That's only relevant in like Madara's case.
Yeah. And at that point, it's not knowledge in general, it's one specific thing of knowledge. Not like Loki, how did Madara even know the hand signs?
That's what I was saying, bro. That's what's the biggest bullshit about it. Like, how does he know? I guess switch headphones, but like, how the fuck does he know? Like, Tobirama's not telling him.
Well, if he does the jutsu in front of Madara, the Madara would just copy it with the Sharingan.
Should have never seen Tobirama using it. He's in the cave. Unless Zetsu watched and told him, I guess. That's the only explanation.
Well, I think Madara could have gone out of the cave before he needed to connect to the Geromazo, to be fair. Not that I'm saying he did.
Tobirama should be sensing him. He's supposed to be the sensory ninja. They're freaking sensing. Madara and Hashirama are sensing each other across the world, and Tobirama's literally shown and stated to be the better sensor than Hashirama. Hashirama's sensing freaking Black Zetsu when he's freaking dead.
Yeah, but then why couldn't anyone sense Madara as it is anyways?
Because he's in the cave.
So? It's not a chakra suppressant cave.
Well, the cave is freaking in the middle of nowhere. It's not anywhere near the leaf.
Okay, you said that they're able to sense each other across the world.
Okay, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but like, either way though, Tobirama's not sensing freaking 5 countries over.
Well,
so
real
like,
quick,
it makes sense for him to not sense Madara in the cave. But
do we know where the cave is on the map?
I think we do, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah, it's in the Valley of Tombstones or whatever it's called, I think. We know where it is, but I don't know if we know where that valley is.
I do think they give us a sense, like it might be freaking near the Grass Village or some shit. I don't remember specifically where it is, but
Mountains Graveyard.
I think we might know. It would make sense if it's not too far from Kanabi Bridge, just considering that
that's what I was thinking as well.
Madara finds Obito there. I don't feel like, unless Madara and Zetsu were like spying on Obito all his life or something, then unless that's the case, probably wasn't too far from Kanabi Bridge.
Yeah. So
But
it
I bet you there's a map
says
that has it.
it says it's in. So okay, is a mountainous region located at the northmost region of land between Takigakure and Otogakure.
What's Taki? Is that the stone or something else? No,
Village
stone is
hidden by a
Ichika.
waterfall.
Okay. So it's not the grass, but the waterfall. I thought it was like grass and sound, but maybe it's sound and waterfall.
So this is the most hilarious what if ever, but after Hashirama defeats Kakazu and he goes back to his like waterfall village, Hashirama follows him and then senses Madara.
Bro, I mean,
Could happen.
depending on when Kakazu fought Hashirama, it's possible.
Yeah. God. Okay, anyways. Yeah. So we know like generally that's north. I feel like so where was the Naruto versus Obito battlefield? It was like in the middle, right? Was it like north of Konoha?
Yeah, I think it's like the frost country. It's like between it's like to the left of the cloud, like land of lightning. There's like the land of frost, the land of something else.
Because I know it's like southwest of like the northeast.
Yeah, which is
They
where
had to
the
travel.
cloud village is. But
Yeah.
it's north of the land of fire.
Okay, well this AI overview is just wrong. Naruto fought Obito Uchiha in Konoha, also known as Leaf Village.
I guess he did in Road to Ninja, but where else?
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, it is. Well, no, it's just describing Naruto's birth.
Yeah, Naruto, baby Naruto fought Obito.
If you're gonna make the Jiraiya cop out, then baby Naruto defeated Obito.
Well, Obito didn't say baby Naruto defeated him, but he did say Jiraiya defeated him. I must say, it's a pretty hilarious line. Like, I understand what Obito's trying to say, but it is funny for Obito to say that Jiraiya defeated him. Jiraiya didn't even know who Obito or the Masked Man was. Wasn't even on his radar.
Like again, I love the concept as well. I just don't think this was one of those instances where it fits.
I mean, it fits. It's just goofy.
Whatever.
It's a little bit like over the top, you know?
I mean, if anything, I would have just preferred if he said someone other than Jiraiya. Say Aruka defeated him. I don't care. But if anything, that gets the point across even more on like every end.
Does the we don't even know who Iruko
I don't
was.
care. Freaking Kakashi can explain it.
Just say Kakashi defeated him. Since you defeated me, Kakashi.
Like he did.
That makes the line even goofier.
Especially after Naruto defeated Obito.
The third Hokage defeated me.
Sorry, Naruto, wasn't you.
or better yet, in a sense, you could say Itachi defeated me.
Oh my god. Okay, so here's a Google autofill suggested thing. Why did Kakashi kill Obito's girlfriend? Before I click on this, what do you think the answer is going to be, Kamui?
like it's gonna say either because he had to, or it's gonna say that Rin jumped in front, or it's gonna say he didn't. She killed. Well, I don't think it's because he didn't, but
So
probably one of the two I just said.
I'm gonna bet money. So I'm gonna agree. I bet money that it's. I don't actually bet any money, but I bet money that it's not going to list the three tails anywhere.
Okay, share your screen.
Okay. I also don't think it's gonna list Mist Ninja, but that's a little bit less likely to not do that. So we'll see. Okay, so you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. After Obito's death, so immediately starting off really strong with that one.
So wait. No. So they're referring to like after the Kaguya fight.
I know.
So after
okay.
dies,
Never mind.
Kaguya.
yeah, obviously. Yeah. Rin was later captured by the enemy, and
So Ghost Rin
her,
was captured by the enemy.
Yeah, to prevent her from becoming a weapon for the enemy, she asked Kakashi to kill her. Kakashi, who was unaware of her intentions, accidentally killed her while trying to protect her from an enemy attack, which left him devastated.
Okay, so whereas what they're saying is all correct, it is hilarious to say Rin asked Kakashi to kill her. Kakashi, unaware of Rin's intentions, accidentally killed her. Like, what do you mean unaware of her intent? She just told you her intentions. What are you surprised about?
Like Kamui, I'll be honest, I think this is my Zabuza water prison take in terms of Naruto, to where you can say it doesn't make sense. I don't care. Kakashi meant to kill Rin, based on how it's visually shown.
No, he looks. I'm pretty sure in one of the versions, at least, he's like surprised.
No, he looks surprised, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, no, it depends. I mean, it doesn't make sense anyway. But ignoring that, it makes sense for him to be surprised if he's unaware of her intentions.
Well, to be fair, you could just make a reason that he's surprised since it's not given anyways. As if it's not supposed to be obvious, but
yeah, he
for
wasn't
example,
expecting Rin to jump in front.
Well, I was gonna list any examples, such as he's surprised that he was willing to actually go this far. Like Sasuke could have been surprised the moment he hit Chidori to Naruto, because maybe he.
I like this one. He's surprised it actually worked. The Chidori worked. That could be like the first time he lands a Chidori. He's like, "Oh my god, it worked!"
Oh my god. Obito, we did it! Obito, is that you? Oh my god. Okay, we're not going to discuss this right now, but we should write down, what if Kakashi just never passed out?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a specific answer for the Edo Tensei thing?
What was the last question?
Why they're able to undo the binding?
Oh, yeah, I think it's just chakra reserve / potency.
Yeah, okay.
And it's either relative to the user or specifically the jutsu. That jutsu, that like the seal of the user.
Okay, fair enough. So got that written down.
But since I mean, to be fair though, like I feel like it's gotta lean in some aspects to the user, because like they perfected Edo Tensei with Kabuto and Orochimaru's using it. If it's perfected, there should be no reason for Madara to break out. So there's like a cap to the user's strength going on there, no matter what.
I feel like Madara could break out despite it being perfected. I feel like Hashirama wouldn't be able to unbind it if it was perfected, though.
It was perfected. Orochimaru used a perfected version.
Do they say it's perfected?
Yeah, like Kabuto explained that he perfected it.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. That doesn't mean the jutsu's perfect. It just means that it was perfected, aka the best that the jutsu can be.
But yeah, but like again, so why can Madara break out? Because he's too strong for Kabuto, I feel like.
Oh, well, no, talking about like breaking the contract rather than like hypothetically he could have.
No. Madara just can't be controlled. Same with Hashirama.
No, I know, but that's not what I was talking
That's
about.
what I'm referring to.
Okay, that's not what I was
I'm
referring to.
Okay, but that's what I'm talking about, to where it has to have a level of Kabuto strength involved, because otherwise the perfected jutsu, I just don't think Madara would be able to control himself.
No, I think it's fine if it's perfected. That would still, you could do that.
Okay, but because Kabuto's not strong enough, then in comparison, like if Kabuto was Madara's strength, then I don't think Madara could do that. Kabuto's weaker.
I mean, whether you want to say it's a limitation of the jutsu itself in its perfect form or Kabuto, I'm fine with either of those.
I don't like the idea that like it's just, oh, the jutsu is too weak for Madara no matter the user, because I don't think that makes sense. It should just scale up with the user. So that's where I'm saying there's got to be a level of just Kabuto is the weak link there. I'd say with the Orochimaru and Hashirama.
I mean, I'm fine
Which
with
is kind of what they're
either, but either way. Because, like, if you have a perfected form of the jutsu, that isn't necessarily like a scaling thing. That's just like, well, what does it mean to be perfected in this case?
Well, yeah, it doesn't have any flaw to it. So the only thing, it's just Madara is simply overpowering it. Which would mean he's overpowering Kabuto, essentially, in this case.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
There's something else I was going to say earlier, but I don't remember. Let me go back to what your topic even says.
Yeah, well, that was the end of the topic.
Yeah, I don't remember everything I was going to say with the explaining on the podcast, but
well, we'll get to it next time. Unless you can think of it real quick.
But I don't remember. I felt like I was going to say a few things, but I guess I didn't really have much to say. So I don't remember what I had in mind at the time.
I mean, you say that as if we haven't discussed it for like an hour.
Also, I'm looking at your messages from earlier. WTF is he doing, LMAO? So he didn't quit, LOL? Quote, Kamui's making a bigger point. So what would you guys rate TV? I don't remember like the whole context with all of it, but
well, the last thing you said was unrelated to the first two.
yeah, I know the first two are about Mello.
Yeah. The third one was just Bara quoting you. But
well, no, Bara wasn't quoting me because you have to be quoting.
Well, not quoting
Bara.
you, but you know what I mean.
Well, I wouldn't have said I'm making a bigger point. So what would you guys rate TBV? That doesn't make sense. So that has to be you quoting Bara.
Like I said, you know what I mean.
Okay, well, you saying that made it confusing instead of just correct saying yes. Yeah, we never answered what we rated TBV. I just said, well, it is the lowest ranked manga.
Yeah, I feel like we're really bad at answering other people's questions.
We give them well, it's because we do the inside joke thing where like only we will understand. We're like, wow, do you realize who you're talking to?
To be fair, it's because we're there to fuel each other's fire. We wouldn't do this if we were just on there alone.
Yeah,
You'd be like,
that
oh
is
yeah, we give it
true.
like a 4. So that's it.
Oh, that's why I like him over both on for that reason.
Yeah. I don't think you watched that Attack on Titan stream we did with Cam Cam for Game. If you haven't, you should totally
No.
go back to like skim through parts of it just for fun.
When you like explained it to me.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. Anyways,
All right.
we
Well,
do
you guys
need to.
know what we did.
We fed.
I was hoping you would say, "What did we do?" We
It's not too late. What did we do?
we failed. I think it's funnier though when we just do it like abruptly. Like, okay, we failed.